right, everybody, welcome back. You know what time it is. New day, new build. So this build, I have a very special, very dominant build for you. This build gets 99 driving dunk, has an 83 three-point ball, 83 ball handling, 80 speed with ball, gets 92 perimeter defense, 92 steal, high physicals. This build right here literally gets two of the most overpowered badges in the game. First being Hall of Fame posterizer. With Hall of Fame posterizer and a 99 dunk, you literally can dunk on anybody. It's got enough playmaking where you can have the ball in your hands and you can be the point guard if you want. You could be the point forward, kind of like a LeBron James build. I'm not calling this a LeBron James build. It's a little bit like LeBron in prime LeBron, in the fact that he can just dunk on everybody. You also get Hall of Fame sniper. Guys, if you haven't been paying attention to what's going on in 2K right now, this Hall of Fame sniper badge, what it does, and I'll get into it so I can show you. So I'll show you what the Hall of Fame sniper badge does in a second, but first let's look at the physicals. We're going to make them 6'7". I think 6'7" is the perfect size for a small forward. You know, last year the wave was 6'7" power forwards. This year 6'7", perfect. Kawhi Leonard. You know, this real build doesn't remind me of Kawhi too much. Defensively it does. You're going to go 6'7", you're going to go 199. I did that to get the 80 speed. You see, you go 1 pound up, you lose that 80 speed, and I want that 80 speed. 7'1" wingspan. Yes, you only have an 82 three-point ball, but guys, this year's shooting is so simple in this game. And when I tell you about this sniper badge, when we get over to the badges, what you can do with it and how you can use it, it's amazing. But 99 driving dunk, you can get a 98 driving layup on this. I put it at 80, but you'll see when I get to the build. So let's just get right into the build. So the first thing we're going to do, and the reason why we made this build, is we want that driving dunk. We want to be dunking on everybody. We're going to go up to an 80 on that, just to round it out. You get an extra badge that you can go a little bit higher with, and Fearless Finisher. And then we're going to leave this alone for now. We're going to get right down into the shooting, and this is where I'm going to show you guys something. So you go to 82. You need an 80 for Hall of Fame Sniper. Now let's go down to that badge. That badge says, jump shots taken with slightly early/late timing will receive a boost, while early or late timing shots will receive a bigger penalty. This badge on Hall of Fame is completely overpowered. If you can time your shot like you don't have to hit all greens, but if you can time your shot to where it says slightly late or slightly early on Hall of Fame, you're not going to miss. As long as you're taking good shots, you're not going to miss with this. So we're going to go ahead and raise this up to an 80. And then this is what really sets this build apart. So you already have Hall of Fame posterizer. You got a good driving dunk. I didn't put up the standing dunk on this. You can if you like. You can tweak it a little bit. With this build, I'm going to be playing on the wing, and I'm going to be guarding the wing, and I'm going to be driving on people. So with this build, at 6'7", you get 76 speed with ball, and you get 83 ball handling. Look at the badges you get. You get Hall of Fame downhill. You only get silver quick first step. You can get gold, but you got to drop the weight completely, and you lose all your strength. And this game's strength does matter, and I wanted to keep some strength on this build. We're going to raise up your passing to a 72. And look what that does. You get silver ankle breaker, you get gold break starter, you get silver bullet passer, Hall of Fame downhill, Hall of Fame glue hands, handle for days at gold. I mean, look at the badges. This 6'7" small forward can run the offense. And that's why I say it's a little bit like LeBron. You have pretty decent shooting, and LeBron's not a great shooter. He's a decent shooter. You have amazing finishing, and let's be honest, LeBron dunks on anybody and everybody who gets in front of him. You get an 80 speed with a 78 acceleration. You get a 54 strength. We got to put this up to 85 for all the dunk packages. And then I'm going to put this right. So we're going to go to defense. We're going to max out our perimeter. We're going to max out our steal. All right, so if you look at this, just off the bat, without spending the other four, we still have Hall of Fame ankle braces, clamps, gold menace. We have Hall of Fame hustle, Hall of Fame interceptor, gold pickpocket, pick dodge. Like, look at how many badges we get. We're going to raise up our blocking, so you get an 83 block on this build. That's very much LeBron, you know, with the chase down blocks and everything he does. And then we're going to dump the rest into our rebounding. Now, I would like to have more rebounding with this build. The only problem is I want to have the 92 steal and the perimeter defense, and I want to have that 83 block. We could put the block down to a 70 and still have pretty good badge spread and get more rebounding, but look, it doesn't really do much for our rebounding. So I think leaving it there is good. It's up to you. You could put it into your stamina if you want. I'm going to put it into free throw, just for that. So let's look at this. Look at this. We have 20 finishing badges. You know, post driver is going to cost you 7, but that's with your 76 speed with ball, your good ball handling, and your vertical. You are going to be dunking on everybody. Just go down to your shooting. Shooting's not great, but you got enough. You got Hall of Fame Sniper, which again I'm telling you is one of the most overpowered badges in this game. You have an 80 mid-range. You have an 85 free throw. You can honestly take some away on that and put it on whatever you want, but free throws are important, and I really believe in bringing it up. 72 passing, so you can pass the ball extremely well. 83 ball handling, very, very good for ball handling. You are 2 below what it takes to get all the dribbling moves. If you make this build at 6'6", you get that, and you get a little bit more speed with ball, but you lose a lot on defense. And then look at our defense, 92, 92, 83. You are going to clamp people up on the outside. This build can't defend too great down low, but just don't let them get down low. And then you got your good physicals. So let's go ahead and see what this build gets for takeover. So you get all of the finishing takeovers, you get all of the pull-up shot takeovers, you get your shot takeover, and you get defensive takeover. So what I'm going to do for this build, because I want this build to just be a complete menace, we're going to do finishing moves, and we're going to do easy blow-bys. Now, it's up to you. You can do whatever you want, but that's what I want to do for this build. And what you have made is a two-way finisher. I love the name, Mikal Bridges, Jaylen Brown, Peja Stojakovic. All right, so the top two make sense. Peja Stojakovic makes no sense because he wasn't very good on defense and he wasn't a great... Let's go in and check the badges, and I can tell you about it as we get in. If you're paying attention to 2K, this has the badges that matter. Sometimes it's not about how many badges, it's about what badges you get. So obviously we're going to put Posterizer on Hall of Fame. So that gives us 13 more badges. Then it's up to you. I think this badge is extremely overpowered, Limitless Trajectory or Takeoff. You literally can just dunk from anywhere on the court. Not anywhere on the court, but you know what I'm saying. Let's do Slithery at silver. We'll do Lob. We'll do that at silver. And then it's up to you what you want to do with the rest of them. You can put more on that. I'm going to put Fearless at silver. And then we'll put one on Putback Boss. And then shooting, again, like I told you, this badge right here is completely overpowered. Leaves you 18 more. You put on blinders if you want. You put on difficult shots, blinders, rhythm shooter because you're getting the ball in your hand. That makes sense. Limitless spot up, another undervalued badge, and then catch and shoot. And you always want your hot zone hunter. It's over there. And we'll put one on hot zone. Now, this badge isn't really built. This build isn't really built for shooting, but it can shoot. I mean, look at the badge spread on that. That's pretty good. Let's go to playmaking. Playmaking, again, you have 23. You have so many. You're going to go ankle breakers, bullet pass. I think hyperdrive's a good one this year. Quick first step is always a must. Always unpluckable as high as you can get it, just so they can't steal the ball from you. Probably downhill with this build because you want to dunk, probably on gold. And that's up to you. You can do a needle threader, you can do break starter, post playmaker, whatever you want. But that leaves us 4. Probably put a couple on glue hands. We don't want to get the ball stripped from us when we're trying to dunk. Triple threat juke will be a good one for this build, and we'll go with that. And then defensively, you don't have the rebounding badges, but you do have ankle braces. So let's put that on gold. You do have menace, we'll put that on gold. You do have pickpocket, we'll put that on gold. And then you have clamps, let's put that on gold. Let's put that on silver. And then interceptor, you can go gold. And then it's up to you, you can go 1 intimidator. 1 rim protector, really up to you, but you can see the bad defensive badge layout. So that's the build, guys. Okay, guys, and that's going to do it for today's video. Remember to like, subscribe, and to get on your grind, guys.